Alright, so I'm guessing we'll just introduce ourselves. I'm Curtis Ray. This is The Den.
I'm Jared. We're in the den.
Yeah.
I'm Jacob, and this is my dusty ass chair.
Love it. You know, this was The Den used by my forefathers, and I shall use it too for podcasting. So, we're going to get right into topics. What should we talk about?
This dusty ass den we're in. Explain it.
Okay,
What's
so
the history behind it? Why?
the history behind this was there's a house up on the hill just directly north of us, and he owned both these properties. He got injured. He used to live in that one, and then because of his injury he couldn't work, and then they owned this house that we're at now, and then he retrofitted this garage to be a space that him and his friends loitered in and did tons of drugs.
Retrofit is a statement.
Well, I mean, it's
The cardboard around the door is blocking the
I'll have to show that
airflow.
at the end when we show the camera stand.
Oh yeah, no, we'll give you all a little quick pan of the setting.
Episode 2, the crib tour.
Yeah, the crib.
Tour.
You know, what was the TV show that was on Cribs? It was
MTV
MTV
Cribs.
Cribs. That's what it was.
Do they have like dumbass shit like the toilet aquarium and stuff like that? Or just,
Yeah,
like, ridiculous
the golden
crap?
toilet.
Except we're on CMT Cribs
Oh yeah,
because we're
We need
white
to-
trash.
yeah, living it up.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, it was gifted through him to his family, and then from his family to us too.
What is your favorite part about this man cave?
I really like the road sign that he stole.
Brendan? What's his name?
Breeden.
Breeden.
Yeah,
Oh,
his last name was Breeden. They would keep stealing that sign.
I think my favorite part about it is the wasp nest built off the coat hanger right there, and the fact there's like 200 pounds of motor sitting above me, like
It's
held
just,
on
you know,
by. I don't even see screws into that. So I
It's
don't know.
probably one of
Three
those-
bolts in faith.
Yeah. But no, they even have a dart thing back there. Tons of ammo cans, tons of guns. Oh, it's a really nice area.
I like that sign.
It was cleaned up at a time. It was very clean. It's just, age and decay just comes for us all.
Alright. So as we get into this, we really gotta clean this place up. We'll put some neon signs up there.
Oh yeah. We'll make it.
It'll be Monkey Congress.
We'll have to get like a custom made sign. Oh, Rouse Boy makes signs.
Yeah, Rouse Dude does make signs.
We got a dude that makes signs.
Really?
Yeah,
Neon
well-
lights on?
Well,
Nah,
he
they're
makes like really nice wooden cutout, like CNC machine, nice signs or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, CNC.
So, but they're like 3D, and then usually Ralph paints them and stuff like that. It's pretty nice.
Shit, that means Monkey Congress needs an official color.
Oh yeah, that's
The name of the podcast.
name of the podcast is Monkey Congress.
There's only 3 of us right now, but
We'll-
there should be 4.
we'll
There should be
probably have
4,
four.
possibly 5.
Yeah,
Possibly
four, maybe 5.
Depending
but-
on how the audience receives this video, we might have to add another
Yeah, we'll
individual
see.
to the Monkey Congress.
We'll
We'll
invite
have
them.
we'll have guest
We'll-
appearances.
We'll call for Congress.
There's like floor mats in the ceiling up here.
Oh yeah.
You see the floor mats?
Yeah, little giblets on the bottom.
Look at the bowing of it too. So it's going.
Oh, that's cool. Back there is pretty bad too. The structural
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
that thing is going in pretty good.
You know what's crazy? We had it all inspected, and they said the garage was
They're
solid.
like, yeah, you can sell this.
Yeah, seriously, they said that it was a solid piece. I couldn't believe it. I thought the thing was gonna fall apart, but no, they said it was really nice. But yeah, what other topics we got?
Alright.
Should we talk about how Flakin's messed up? No more Flakin.
Oh, how your boys play?
You know,
How-
we should talk about that. I feel a major issue right now, and not only our friend groups, but in most friend groups in general, is that people flake constantly. They would rather hang out on the computer, through Discord, through Skype, whatever the hell y'all are using these days. But they
It's
would
too
rather.
easy. It's too easy to stay at home.
It is. It's too easy to stay connected to
Put
each
it on the
other,
timer so we don't go over.
but yet not be connected. And I think that is hurting a lot of people's social ability right now. It's hurting people's ability to actually form a cohesive bond, I would even say.
But I would say what really hurts it is the cell phone. Is because you have so much information in the palm of your hands, but at the same time it makes you so disconnected from everybody else. So at the top of your hand you could be like, hey man, what are you doing? And then that guy could be just like, fuck. man, I don't want to hang out with that dude.
Yeah.
And they're just like
me when I'm left on red constantly by these fuckers.
But you could be like, oh man, what is the Busted Knuckle Garage? And then I could type it in and just, there it is.
Or
But
you
at
could
the
be like, oh, what's the weather in like El Salvador? And you'd be like, all right, cool.
But at the same time, like if I'm at work
Mm.
and like I can see we have this long hallway at work, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So like every once in a while you'll enter the door and then they'll pull
It's
the
got to be
corner.
every bit of 100 feet long.
Oh,
Really?
easily.
100
Oh,
feet
yeah.
long and there's nothing in it.
Kill
Just
sword.
you and the other person walking towards
So
you.
like you'll be walking and then there'll be another dude coming your way.
You kind
and
of
you're
looking
like,
down and peeking up. Like,
Some people are
are
like
they going to nod?
this
Are
with
they
their
going to
heads
look at
down.
me?
Or they'll be like, people pull their phones out and they'll look at their phones so they don't have to look at you. And
Well,
it's
I
just
mean,
like,
to be fair, that is kind of awkward where you're just like, you're in a fucking confined space and it's like you're about to duel a guy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You're
what-
walking to fight.
Your hair
at
on the
that
back
point.
of your neck stands up
Yeah.
because you're like, here I am.
I don't know.
put your hand on your big arm.
Yeah, as you're walking by, you're sweating.
Start Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
You know, when you get halfway down that hallway, you can hear like you feel like you hear footsteps behind you just because of how big it is. There's no one there. You're like, I swear to God, there's someone in this hallway.
But yeah, no, I think that is a major issue with our generation right now. Is that
Disconnected.
people aren't hanging out too much. They would rather hang out online. You know,
The real
via
question is,
consoles
when did
and
that
stuff.
start? What started it? Do you think cell phones started it, or do you think like online gaming started it?
Online gaming.
So we
had
can
to
blame
start it.
Xbox Live for this.
I think
Yeah,
our parents
I was
started
in-
it.
Our parents started.
Yeah,
How so?
That's a hot take. Hold
Because-
up. Hot
because-
take in the Congress.
Because your whole life you're talked about. You're like, don't talk to a stranger. Don't
Okay.
talk to strangers. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
like
true.
you're like your
Yeah,
parents
Ted
are like.
Bundy would be pulling doubles nightly with our generation.
But like the whole time, even like you meet a new friend and your parents are like, well, I need to meet him before you go over to their house or some
That's
shit
right.
like
With your
that.
parents or something.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like your
Yeah.
parents would interview your friend before you could actually hang out with them, and then my mom would be like, I don't like that dude. You're not hanging out with him no more.
See, but that's crazy. I didn't have that when I was growing up. Like they didn't screen my friends at all. Like I was just kind of thrown into the wolves. Where it's like I think if you were more sheltered, and your parents like were really like
I wouldn't even say I was
giving a shit
sheltered,
about your stuff,
Yeah.
that's when they would screen your friends.
but like
Kind of like it's kind of like an interview.
I wouldn't even say I was sheltered, but like I don't know. Like my mom would make like judgments of like my friends and
Well,
just
of
be like,
course, but they're your friends.
yeah.
How you gonna?
But my
judge-
mom would be like, "No, they're not allowed over here. Anymore. You're not allowed over
Well, I
there."
mean, if
anymore."
you're bringing
telling
home-
me your mom never did that?
I know Wesley's mom did.
Wesley's mom.
Dude, Wesley's mom and
We can't
dad.
name any names in Congress.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
you're
just
right.
sponge it from-
We have a friend.
We're gonna have to bleep that out.
Yeah, we'll bleep that out. We'll bleep it out. I
Alexa,
can edit
bleep that out.
But we have a friend. We all have a common friend, and his parents are very strange. Okay, like there's overprotective parents, but they are like a whole other breed. They won't feed you. Like if you go over to their house and eat, and they eat like they're eating food, they'll either tell you to leave,
Oh, I don't know.
or you have to just wait somewhere else
Maybe
outside
they
the
just don't
family
like
area.
you.
Who knows?
Yeah,
You know?
they feed me when
No,
I went over
no,
there.
no. Do you
They
remember when
didn't
we used
feed
to go
me.
over to? How am I supposed to say this without saying his name?
Big forehead
Beavis and
man.
Butthead, dude.
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead man.
Who?
We can't say names.
Uh,
Oh,
He just had a kid.
yeah, he just had a kid.
This is like
Starts with a D. His name starts with a D.
I-
Last name F.
Oh shit!
I didn't
know
want to
you-
say that.
I
Okay,
mean-
okay. They
Bleep
don't
that
know.
out,
They
bleep
have
that
no
out.
idea. But go ahead.
Okay, so like you would go over to his house, and like I used to like going over there, but like we'd be playing Rock Band or something like that. Dude, he'd be like, "I'm hungry," and you'd be like,
damn, that's
Alright.
crazy.
"Dude, that's crazy," pretty much. Or you'd be like, "Hey man, I'm really thirsty," and he'd be like, "There's paper cups in the bathroom. You could drink out of the sink."
Swear.
Dude.
Swear.
Oh,
And then
I
you get
swear
upstairs
to
and get a
God.
soda. Or something like
or
that.
you'd be
He'd
like,
be like crack open a cold one
Or
for
he'd be like-
himself.
he'd be
dude,
like,
I'm
"I'm
starving."
hungry," and then we'd all go downstairs, and he'd be like chefing
If you were
himself up
allowed
some
downstairs,
food. Yeah,
he
he'd
might
be
make you wait upstairs.
Did you ever go there and you'd be like chefing up some food?
Dude, I used to bring
then,
my
like-
own food to his house. I would pack
That's
snacks.
crazy.
I was
Oh,
like
dude.
12 years old packing snacks in my book bag. Mom's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Just don't understand." You go over.
Just trust me. I'm
That's-
just trying to survive.
I don't know. That's crazy.
He'd be like eating like oatmeal cream pies and shit like that, and you'd be like, "Please, sir, can I have some?"
And he'd be like, "Here's a macaroni cup."
Yeah.
No, I don't know how you go over to someone's house because that that is the parents like thing. The parent should
It's not
provide for the
providing-
guests.
providing for the-
She would
You
be
know,
like,
if you have kids over, you have to feed them kids.
she'd be like 8 o'clock. You guys aren't allowed down the steps anymore.
Yeah, swear.
I mean, that's within reason. You know what I mean?
What we
What am
suppose?
I supposed to do?
I don't know. Well, let's say you know, man comes home, hard day at work. He's like,
There
I'm
was
looking
no
to
man.
Yeah, I said it
fuck
was
the
him,
shit
man.
out of my wife, you know, and you got like 10
Or he
shits
comes home after
upstairs.
hard days where you're like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of my
You think-
wife.
You think you're gonna be like, yeah, just come on down, scar a random neighbor kid. You just sees your ass or something, you know.
I just don't think they cared.
You
I
really-
just don't think they were
I
concerned.
really do think.
The survival of the fittest. and-
Yeah, it had to have been that it's common decency.
The worst
No
part
longer
about that
exists.
was, well, one, you'd starve to death, or you'd dehydrate, or
You didn't get a blanket.
exactly, you'd go to sleep, and the house was like 60 degrees, and he'd be like,
You'd
good
be on a
night.
leather
He'd go
couch.
into his bed, and he would close the door, and you'd be on a leather couch just like this, freezing your
He's
ass
all
off.
cozied up in his bed. And you're like, just trying to
Or
find
yeah,
a
even
scrap
worse,
of
if you had multiple
paper.
people over, now you got to fight for the couch. So now someone's going to sleep on the
Yeah,
floor.
you're
no
on the
blanket,
floor.
no pillow.
Yeah,
Man, I've never had shit like that. Man, let me
you'd
tell
be
you.
on like like the chair like that,
No.
and you'd be like balled up.
It was just a couch like that, but it was like the really slippery leather, like the pleatherette or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So you'd be freezing your ass off.
The poor man's leather.
Yeah.
See, it was completely different in the hood. Even in the hood, people had decency where it came to having a guest over.
Because you're all in it together down there, baby.
Dude, it was crazy. Like, if you went to hang out, they gave you a blanket, they fed you, and you had water. Like, you know, Kool-Aid, but you know.
Sound like a zoo animal.
Yeah, it was
They
great.
got food, they have water.
Yeah, but it's
Why
like
did
if
my
you go over
hamster
to a guest-
die?
And then you know you go over to like one of our friends' house who's like relatively wealthy. You know they're not fighting for any means, and they're just like, bro, we're wealthy for a reason. We can't be giving out to no poor people
Yeah.
up in here.
The first time he ever came over to my house, he was like, I was like, yo, you hungry? And he was like, I mean, maybe. I was like, all right, pull the fridge open. He's a bucket of fried chicken, fuck, mac and cheese bowl, and he's
They
just
had
like,
the whole meal.
The whole
They had-
platter.
They had
Yeah, the whole
mashed potatoes and
entourage.
gravy, mac and cheese. You might even have wedges, I think. I don't know.
I had it all.
They had it all.
I'm like, what do you want? You're like, I don't want any of that.
But yeah, I will
I actually
say,
kind of wanted some, but I was just being bashful. I was like,
you're like, man, I could eat the whole fucking thing. But I mean, I will say that is a major issue right now for our generation, and I can only imagine how bad the younger generation's being affected right now.
the Fortnite
'Cause-
generation.
Yeah, because we had like that part where we weren't as exposed to as much as they were. You know what I mean? We had like a good 8 to 10 years where internet was just not a thing.
Yeah, I went outside a lot as a
That's
kid.
what I'm saying.
I think COVID really screwed this coming generation as far as like social skills go. Not that ours is like the best or anything like that.
Oh, even my generation has piss poor social skills.
We do.
Yeah,
I think.
it was the baby food.
Oh shit! You think it's the
food.
baby food?
Have you not
The
seen?
Gerber babies killing
Have
us.
you not seen all the fucking class action lawsuits against baby food?
That's a hot take.
They have linked baby food to autism. No
But what
joke.
kind
No
of
way.
baby food?
Look it
like,
up.
Like the little
I'm gonna have to
jars
double
of
check
like
that.
Yes, the
applesauce?
baby food.
Or
Yeah,
are we
the
talking
baby
like the little Cheetos that you give like?
All the
You're
puffs,
not the,
air
healthy,
puffs
the
or
healthy
whatever.
baby Cheetos.
Let's
It's the
see.
healthy things, man. I'm telling you.
Okay,
Baby
but
food,
what about the
baby
baby food makes you socially?
Well, autistic.
They
is
mixed it
linked
in,
to
man.
Antisocial.
The Trustful Law Group LLP baby sued autism laws baby food autism lawsuit child of autism or ADHD. Click the link. Okay.
Click
Hold
the
up.
link.
Dude, I'm
Lawsuit
telling
Information
you,
Center.
It's a major.
It just
thing.
happened. Like this
Yeah,
is like
this is
brand new.
recent.
This
Really?
is
Yes.
a brand new.
Is this
thing.
against like Gerber?
No, this is against
Hold
like
up.
all types of baby food right now.
Even like the
Even baby formula.
Oh, that's what I was
It
gonna
was
ask.
made
like,
several
like,
brands
It's a
of-
major issue.
Okay, several brands of very popular baby food contain high levels of heavy metals such as mercury, arsenic, lead, and cadmium. Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
and that literally makes you
Neurotoxins.
retarded. We have realized that lead paint in children and lead shit in general just don't mix.
Okay.
It'll make you stupid. And what you could have been is now fucked up, you know, let's say you are autistic, or let's say you're just a little mentally
Wow.
impaired.
But don't
Your
they?
social skills are going to rapidly decline.
Dude, you can't have anything anymore. Tylenol is getting sued because there's a class action against them for saying taking Tylenol while pregnant causes autism as well.
Well, they've
that's
already
like,
known that.
the baby
That's been a
powder.
thing for a while.
They said,
Talcum powder? Yeah, it causes
baby powder
ovarian
causes
cancer.
Cancer, yeah.
That's proven though.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm
nuts,
saying.
though.
And that's all we were exposed
But
to.
I mean, like, think about our parents or like.
They're like, damn, bud, your butt's dirty. They wipe your ass and they
Boom, slap that shit up. They're like, we gonna clean you today. You know?
oh my god,
But
what's in
no.
the diapers?
But no, that was something that I seen recently, and I was like, man, that would explain a lot why, you know,
So
I
you
think
don't
I think autism's on the rise because most mothers don't like breastfeeding.
I
And
wouldn't
if you
say
look-
most mothers
It's
don't
'cause
like
they can't.
breastfeeding. I don't
No,
think most mothers.
Motherfucking-
It's the diets.
Sometimes mothers can't breastfeed.
There is almost no way someone can explain to me that most women can't breastfeed. I would say I would agree that like 15%. You know,
And
you
now
wanna
we
throw
enter the
numbers
monkey part of
Yeah,
our.
we're getting
Yeah.
into the monkey part, but it's like I could believe like 15%.
You think?
Okay, I would say 15% of women
I think it's
could
pretty
not.
high. Like, what's
No,
the
there's
number?
no-
All right, okay.
because out nature, right?
You look up the
I don't
percentage
have
of
to
the
say
women
that.
that have dry
I-
yeah,
dry sac.
give me a number, but it's like
Okay, percentage of give me a second.
Percentage
of
of
women
women
that cannot nurse babies.
Okay.
It can't be high because you got to think back
I
then.
bet you it's a lot higher than you think it is.
No, there's no.
I bet you it's like
Now,
probably
there were
30,
wet nurses.
40%.
Hey, there was wet nurses. I'm not going to deny that, but they were usually for upper crust women.
Crust.
Yeah, because they were like, I don't want to take care of my little baby. I'm gonna hire another woman to breastfeed the fuck out of my child.
But that's where formula comes in.
So
Yeah.
Well,
okay, this is what the top Google thing. You know when you type in Google,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
tells you
yeah,
your
yeah,
bullshit or whatever. It says 5 to 10%, but hold on. Although estimates suggest that only 5 to 10% of women are psychologically unable to breastfeed, so I guess it means it just psychs them out or something.
There-
That's
there's
probably like a
gotta
mental
be-
thing.
It says
Yeah.
many more say they cannot or they don't make enough for the baby, and many
Well, I mean,
more,
that's a
many
big
more
deal.
don't make enough as time goes on too.
Well,
that's-
sometimes if
you
if you're
have
not
to
doing it
constantly
frequently,
do it,
your
yeah.
body will stop.
it'll dry up because they.
You have to take it out. I think you have
Yeah,
to like.
pop that
you
man- that-
I think you
that-
have to pump like continuously all
yeah,
the time.
every day.
So if you're
Yes.
like, oh, kid's not hungry, your body's like, kid's not hungry,
Dude.
and it just gives up. I don't know how. It works.
This is the
Can we get a
thing.
doctor on the set, please?
Look, we'll get a doctor.
Can we get a
eventually.
doctor in the comments
we're
below?
We're gonna
Tell
get
us
a
how
booby
wrong.
doctor on here one day, and he's gonna describe to us
Oh
about
my
the whole
gosh, I looked up, I
nursery
just looked
thing.
up. National
um,
Geographic just gave me the worst picture of my life.
But I do think that a major issue is that women are not breastfeeding constantly. Because if you go over to
Were you breastfed?
my
I'm an
larger
only child,
sister,
so-
my larger sister was breastfed, and she had almost no medical issues. Me, I was not. I had major medical issues. Same thing with my little sister.
But do you still have medical issues?
Not as much because I grew.
I would
I think
call you
that has-
autistic though.
You're autistic.
Oh my God.
Shut
I
the
think
fuck
it has
up.
It depends on how soon you're born.
Were you breastfed?
I don't think so.
He look at his height. He got breastfed. That dude was sucking
Oh
on
my
both at the
God.
same
Oh,
time.
think so?
He was squeezing him
Don't
into
tap.
his mouth.
Okay, but what about his brother?
Oh no, no! He got the
Oh.
formula.
60% of mothers do not breastfeed for as long as they intended to because they dry up.
You know what's nuts? You want to hear something wild?
What?
All right, secret time.
Oh, fuck.
Well, hold on, no names or nothing.
No, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
names, but it's one of my family members.
Okay.
So like, I wouldn't really call her my family member. She was like my uncle's wife, so she's not blood. They're not
Okay.
married
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
She breastfed my cousin until he was 5.
Why do
That's
women-
because she liked it.
Why do
5.
women do that?
5.
Isn't that questionable?
You're
Like, would that
walking,
not be
talking.
questionable?
You're pissing in the
Mom, I'm
toilet.
hungry.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Slap him out, girl. Puts his bib on.
Yeah. It's got the lobster.
Yeah, I don't know. What is the average age that you wean a baby off?
I bet you it's probably like
I would
2.
think 2 to 3.
I don't know. It happens pretty quick. You'd be surprised. Okay, here's key breastfeeding indicators. Percentage of infants who are breastfed ever. 83%. Or breastfed at least once.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll at least
Well, I
get
mean, that's
one
only
nibble.
once.
Yeah.
Percentage of infants
I think
who
when
are
you're in the
breastfed at 6
hospital,
months.
they've instantly tried to get you to start breastfeeding.
Yeah.
50% are breastfeeding at 6 months. 35 at 1 year. Percentage of infants who are breastfed exclusively through 3 months. Oh, that's not okay. That's like once or twice. That's not exclusively breastfed.
Okay.
Like the first 3 numbers I just gave you. Percentage of infants who are breastfed exclusively through 3 months is 45%. 6 months is 24.9%. And percentage of breastfed newborns who receive formula supplement within the first 2 days of life is 20%.
You know what's something? You know what would be like a lucrative career for a woman would be just to like milk herself constantly.
People do that.
Dude, I guarantee you.
Yeah,
I
they
bet,
sell
do
milk.
that.
That's
Yeah,
a big
they sell
deal.
milk.
bet you they make big money.
So like
They do.
moms that can't actually
It's like the
produce,
modern day heifer.
They-
You know? You just imagine the husband be like, "Come on, babe, I gotta get rent money." You just fucking cranking the
I've
things
seen things on
out.
Facebook where like moms are like, "Oh yeah, this is like Brittany's milk and this is Jessica's milk for my child because I don't make enough and stuff like that."
See,
You know what's nuts is like
They test that. shit,
different
though.
people like their milk can be different colors and consistencies.
It
and
depends on
shit
your
like
diet.
dude,
but it
that's
also
just
depends
like
on-
your-
that. It's also dependent on like, let's say like
Is
your
it
kid
like-
is sick.
Is
The
it?
mom will make antibodies for
Oh,
the
that's
kid.
wicked.
Like
Really? Through the milk?
yeah, through the
isn't
milk.
that
Get the text
like,
that,
isn't
or,
it,
like-
isn't it the fact that they
You're-
like loiter sick kids near the women sometimes? They're like, yeah, this is heavy antibiotic.
No,
milk.
I think it's something like the
Dude, that'd be
saliva.
crazy.
The saliva and the kid's mouth, like
So
the
basically,
body picks up
the body
on it.
picks up,
right
like-
on the areola or
Yeah.
something.
That's
like,
fucking
yeah.
crazy.
And
What
then
do
your
men have
body's
that
like-
ability?
Damn, the kid is sick, and
I don't
then
think
it'll
men
start.
can breastfeed, dude.
Men can't breastfeed, but I wonder if, like,
Well, you know that's why we have nipples.
figured.
Because
Let's
we're
just
not-
say that a
Okay,
homie's like
okay.
licking on your shit. I wonder if your body can be like, damn, this man's got
Why do we
COVID.
gotta...
See,
It's just like I gotta get to antibodies wrapped up.
Okay, so let's say.
If women can do it, why
Hold
can't well, men can
Let's
do
say-
it better than women.
Okay,
We're
okay.
better.
So let's say you have a kid. Your kid
Yeah.
is breastfeeding,
Uh-huh.
but
Okay.
you and your wife start fucking around. But you're sick, but you're sucking on your titties.
Whoa.
Is-
YouTube is not gonna allow this.
Is the woman's body gonna be like, damn, my child's sick, even though it's the husband?
Or do you think
Probably. There might be like certain enzymes in like the adult mouth that like is completely different from that of a kid's.
Would you try breast milk?
I'd try it.
I would.
Yeah, I'd try it.
Would you try?
I mean,
breast
have you
milk?
drank?
I'd
You drink
try it.
fucking cow milk, dude. Same
I don't
fucking
drink
thing.
milk. I don't fuck with
You
milk.
don't fuck with milk,
You don't
No,
fuck
I don't
with
fuck.
dude. I can
I'm-
clean a gallon.
I'm slowly
No.
becoming lactose intolerant though.
You think
Slowly.
so?
I know I am. I'll eat a bowl of cereal, I'm like, fuck.
You could have been lactose
And then I
intolerant your
go
whole life.
And then I go to bed, like then I wake up the next morning and I eat a bowl of
And
cereal.
there's
I'm
just
like,
shit everywhere on the bed.
no, I would never. But I'm just saying, like I can tell if I eat it, I'm just like, God,
Well, you know your body resets like every 7 years.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know through
14,
like all
21.
the
I
cells
got
and
two. I
stuff.
got some.
I mean,
I got
you're
some
around.
Yeah, all
That's
the
why you're
cells
slowly
and shit.
becoming.
Oh, I hope not.
Nah, I don't
Nah,
know.
because like this woman that I worked with at the bar, she was like, one day she was fine, and then like a few weeks later, she boom, lactose intolerant.
Really?
Yeah,
You know what's crazy?
she's like, I can't
It's
have
got to be a
anything.
natural defense.
But like she couldn't have like mac and cheese. Like she became like super lactose intolerant. Like
That's sad.
But I
You
mean,
know,
you got to think of like all the unhealthy shit. It almost all derives from milk.
dude,
you
I
know.
love
I love
milk,
cheese. I love
added, like,
milk. I love
cheese,
You know,
Ice cream.
ice cream.
Ice cream, yeah.
I'm a whore for ice
Almost
cream.
everything that is bad for you is derived from milk.
Not true though. I mean, like
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yogurt's good for you.
Yeah, but
What else?
yogurt
Give me
isn't the
time.
actual milk itself. Isn't that the fucking
I don't know.
It's
I
the
thought it was
It's like
bacteria.
curdled
bacteria?
milk.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
bacteria.
but okay. Look at how.
That shit's really good for your gut.
Can lactose intolerant people eat Greek yogurt? That's the question.
Can-
I just had a bunch of Greek yogurt before I came over here.
Yeah, well, Greek yogurt's really good. That's good
Got
for
a lot
like
of protein.
probiotics and shit in
Yeah.
there. It makes your stomach good.
Yeah.
You know,
I
the
just think it looks like
Mediterranean
shit, man. It's a consistency thing that I can't eat.
one, It looks like
I bet you it
It's
tastes good.
thick.
What the
Greek yogurt is
Or is that
thick.
just like
putting that fucking yogurt log down your throat.
Dude,
I
I'm
don't know.
telling you. I had we were
Ugh.
eating I used to eat that Activia and I
What's
loved
that?
it. But then it became like too thin. I could pour that shit out of the cup.
Ugh.
And I'm like, that's disgusting. So my wife got me Greek yogurt.
you
I'm-
can.
I'm like,
It's
Okay.
lactose
You can eat
intolerant.
if you're lactose intolerant. Yogurt is the one dairy product you can likely enjoy if you're lactose intolerant.
so can I have frozen yogurt instead of ice cream?
Probably.
Or is that
Yeah,
like
I
still
mean-
like no?
I'm on USDairy.gov. Give me a minute.
Oh,
This is a
fuck,
government
Gary.gov.
website. Man.
Oh, it's propaganda.
Yeah, that's
it's milk
propaganda.
propaganda.
It is propaganda.
They got that cheese tags.
Undeniably dairy.
They can't have you not buy milk.
Yeah, they back
They lose
that.
their ass.
Yeah, they got subsidiaries in the milk business.
That's why all the milk's in schools.
It only has so Greek yogurt has less than 1 gram of lactose per ounce.
Does human milk produce lactose? Is lactose just like in all milk?
What
So
is
you
lactose?
ask me if
human
you're
milk?
lactose intolerant, would you get sick off of like
Yeah,
human milk?
like let's say your baby's lactose intolerant and he's sucking on them.
It just
milk.
keeps shitting itself.
Is he
You're
gonna
like,
be
oh,
shitting
it's
himself
supposed
to
to
do
shit
that?
itself. It's a baby though.
Yeah,
Did
but
you
I mean,
know
like,
like the first shit
Yeah,
a child
black.
had is like tar?
I forget why though. I think it's like
They don't
it's
have
like,
any like
it's like
bacteria
the
in their
stomach.
stomach.
Yeah, it's like the stomach starting up basically. It's like the first
I-
fire of a boiler
No.
basically.
That
You're
would
not
be after
you're
the
not
stomach
supposed
too.
to give water to an infant.
Really?
Yeah, it can
No.
kill him.
Really?
Yeah,
What are you supposed to give them then?
milk, only milk.
Only breast milk.
Yeah, they do
formula.
not have they do not have the bacteria
formula's
inside
water.
them. Look, I'm telling you what I've read. Okay.
We still need the doctor on the
Yeah,
set.
swear. Look it
I
up.
need a pediatrician.
Infants can't have water.
Computer
They can
just
only
call
have
his number,
milk.
please.
That's why I think a lot of it's weird is that, you know, formula is just powder mixed with fucking water, you know. I don't even understand how someone can look at formula and be like, this is a good idea to give to my baby, where it's like, there's no way
I mean, if you don't have any other choice,
you do have a choice. You fucking handle it.
yeah, that wouldn't go out there.
We got a skinwalker on the set.
Yeah.
Any questions?
For
Hopefully
the
it's not
crowd.
someone just pushing my bike away
But yeah, no.
Down the road.
down the road, or it's just falling over.
It just turns into you. And it just rips off.
I'd be like, oh,
But,
my mom's out there, it's probably gone.
No, I never understood how you could do that. Is use baby formula.
What other choice do you have? What are you gonna give them?
Just get breast milk.
Yeah, but I mean,
I would buy breast milk over baby formula.
I mean, I think like everybody would.
You
but I
gotta
mean,
vet this people.
that shit's
though.
like expensive though. Like,
All right, Facebook Marketplace time.
no.
Oh, dude,
Breast
you're
milk.
going
Craigslist.
Yeah,
Craigslist. Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, there
we
could
gotta
be
go to
anything
we should
in
go to
there.
the rants and raves section of Craigslist to get some ideas.
The
You
what?
know what you
Rants
would
and
do?
raves. You don't remember that shit? Or was like
yeah.
the dude that was like the crazy man.
Oh.
You know what you need to do if you need some breast milk for your baby? Go down to the maternity ward at your local hospital. Boom.
No.
I don't
At
think it
least
works that
20
way.
bitches.
No. No.
Minimum.
20 bitches.
20 bitches minimum.
My aunt works in the
Yeah, I'd be
the
like,
baby-
hey, give me
what's it
your
called?
like
Not the
biggest
NICU,
girl.
That's
like,
that's solicitation.
yeah, I'd be like, my baby need food. Help my baby. You know what I'm
Is
talking
this where I
about?
get some food from?
Yeah.
My child.
Look,
Yeah.
man, you wait, hold on.
It would be expensive though.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
I don't
you
think
got it,
Facebook allows, huh?
Who you got out
I
there?
think my mom's out there.
I don't believe. I don't
Oh,
see
yeah, she's
any.
got a bag.
I see storage bags, but I don't see any actual milk for sale.
You're not
maybe-
gonna go on Facebook
maybe-
Marketplace.
Why not?
Ah,
That's how you find somebody. I bet.
I'm telling you, I think you would have to. I think
Now
it's-
that
I
shit
bet
is in
you
my search
legally
history.
can't do that.
there's no way,
I'm
You can
telling
legally
you.
sell your milk.
I know you can, but I don't think you could sell it online.
dude.
Why
I bet
not?
you people.
I don't
would
think you-
really do it.
Okay, that's another question we can Google.
We were really about to sit here and talk about an hour.
Breast
of
milk is breast milk.
Oh well, I'm just caught up on the.
We gotta change that. Well,
Podcast
okay.
number one:
Yeah.
breast milk.
Yeah.
Three
it's just
dudes
not
talking-
Three dudes talk about shit we
We
don't
have
know.
no idea.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got
How
at least a
to
decent
find-
understanding. But
You have a decent understanding of everything. A
Yeah.
jack of all trades, master of none.
Yep. But
Getmilk.com. Mo's Milk Bank.
I'm telling you,
That's
it all
really a website.
it all started with
Yeah.
the milk though, all of it. That's why kids in our generations are all kind of.
So you don't think we're actually born autistic? You think we become
Become
autistic?
I do believe
It's
that.
early childhood development.
Yeah, I really do believe that you're not born. Don't get me wrong. There's people that I believe that are like, yeah, you're probably born that way, boss. Like people, there are people that would write City Hall about like lights and shit. You know, like a light being bad or
The street
something.
signs bent. You
Yeah,
gotta get higher
something's bent.
fixes.
You gotta do this, man. You know.
Or it's
that-
all the someone
yeah.
drives by what's supposed to be one of these signs that are hanging up. Like someone stole the sign again. You gotta get out
Right
of here.
there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But it would be something stupid, like, you know, as stated, like the sign is still legible, completely fine, and only like the corner like would be bent just slightly, and that will ruin his year. You know what I mean? That is someone that you're heavily autistic. Something's wrong with you. You know,
Okay,
it's
so
just a small bit.
I think
And there have been people like that all throughout history.
we're about 30 minutes into breast milk now.
You know.
So I think what we should do is come to our final conclusions on breast milk for this episode.
Okay, for breast milk.
Hold on, let's recap.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's recap. Children aren't communicating because they're autistic because they had breast milk.
No,
'Cause
not
they didn't have
they
breast
Because they
breast
didn't
milk.
have breast milk because
Yes.
they were formula fed.
So at the end
Because
of the
the
day,
baby
I'm the
food's got
normal
lead in
one,
it.
and y'all are fucked up.
Yes.
So because there's lead in the baby food, our children are autistic and they're not communicating.
But there's a lot of lead in other things.
There is, but that's
There's
What
a
did I
lot
look
of
up
lead
the other
in
day that had
fucking-
a lot of lead in it?
Oh,
tuna fish. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat canned tuna. That shit
Yeah, did you know that shit is like super
There's-
like
I never really
there's
liked
warnings
the
on the
taste of
can
it.
that says like pregnant people do not eat
Well, yeah, I mean
because the
that's
fish are like
look,
full of like lead and mercury.
they say that for everything, and there's very few things that really require that labeling. One big one was lead paint. Okay, like lead paint back then, if that shit got into your skin, like, cause it flakes off. It literally just
well, they used to
flakes
paint
off.
cribs with that shit.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
painted
They're-
everything
and the
with that
kids,
shit.
and
Cars
the,
are painted with
yeah, the
lead
kids were like,
And they'd be like-
licking all over the fucking
they'd-
thing.
Imagine
Yeah.
being a pedestrian and getting
Oh, hello.
smacked by a car with lead
We've got a
paint.
guest on the
Oh
skit.
shit! It's Tyson.
He's just in here causing a ruckus.
Does he get in here very often?
What up, bud?
He doesn't. Well, he comes in here every now and then, but he usually.
What's up, bud?
I think you know what else is crazy? I think the kids are getting screwed up, but don't they say that shit usually skips generations? Like, say like your grandfather gets like
Like if you worked in like the fucking
yeah, your grandfather's like
asbestos mines.
yeah, I work in the asbestos
Yeah.
mine. Like it's your
The
grandfather.
tannery.
They get the cancer, and then like later on in life, the dad,
Like the great-
father will get it, but like the kid is the one that gets fucked up soon. Like
There's
you know what I
some
mean?
chemical out there that's like skips like a lot of generations, and like your great grandchild will get it or some shit like
yeah,
that.
it's like the forever chemical or some bullshit
I
like
have
fuck us
no
up.
idea.
I
I
don't
bet
know.
you in like probably like 200 years,
Plastic would be a big deal.
it's gonna we're all gonna be fine. Well, we all have microplastics.
Yeah, microplastics is a big thing.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing you can do about
But
it.
did you know that there is a chemical in every one of us that can be linked back to DuPont?
Yeah.
What is that?
DuPont's
It's
a chemical
like
company?
I'm pretty sure it's the chemicals that they put on like the pans,
Oh,
like the
for,
non-stick pans.
stuff?
I can't think what it's
Not-
called. I think it starts with a P.
Fuck.
Polyethylene.
No,
No.
it's silicone-based crap.
Stop.
Yeah,
Tyson.
but yeah, they say you can find that. Like, I mean, you could look at DuPont's. Like, they're evil.
They're evil.
No, seriously.
They
man.
make a lot of stuff that
If you want to
need, but,
sponsor
like,
us, DuPont, we ain't gonna stop.
yeah, DuPont, please reach out.
Yeah.
Don't sue me.
Yeah.
Our HR department's ready to talk.
Yeah, we'll
I'm broke.
set something up. But
They have like
Look at us.
slander.
Yeah.
You see like 15 lawyers sitting at a desk, and it'll just be like, you'll be like, DuPont versus Monkey Congress, and it'll be
Oh,
us in our
Lord.
monkey suits.
Like, I need my top hat, woman.
Who's gonna represent us? You'll have to represent
Oh,
us.
I'd try.
I'd try.
Yeah, I would pull a. I'd be reading.
So
some
DuPont
books.
reached a $1.1 billion settlement for forever chemicals and water contamination.
Like, what are forever chemicals?
Just stuff that will never go
Forever
away.
chemicals.
Like,
They will
just
never ever go away.
It's like microplastic.
Yeah.
Did you know that like if we were to like if humans were to just go away, I think it's like over the course of time, all of our buildings would eventually collapse.
Yeah, it's
like,
about 20,000 years.
Yeah,
Hoover
yeah.
Dam would be the last one standing.
everything will eventually go back into the earth.
Yes.
But like they said, if another civilization were to come here, like billions of years later, they could still trace us because microplastics would still be around.
Yeah,
You
and
think that's true?
yeah, and this is another.
How can you
big
tell
thing.
that though? I never understood how they can be like, yeah, this Xbox control. Well, I guess they could. That's
It's
a,
soil
that's a shit
samples.
example.
It's soil.
Yeah,
samples.
but you
That's
don't
really
know
what it is.
how something's gonna decompose over. I don't
Well,
understand how they
did
can.
I'll give you the best example was one with Genghis Khan, right?
Oh my god!
So-
Genghis Khan is microplastics.
No, Genghis Khan literally burned, millions of people, right? And if you check the soil samples from like, Asia Minor area heading over towards, actual Asia, if you check the soil samples, you'll see that there's like a large amount of carbon in one of the layers. Just literally burnt human. And they're like, what happened here?
You
And
think
you're
so?
like, well, Mongol was raiding around this time, huge amount of carbon here. That means that dude burned a fuck ton of people.
Better
here.
can say like
Or a
it's like I
volcano
understand.
happened,
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
But I'm
Like
okay. So
Pompeii.
that's still different though. How can they be like yeah and
That's
like
just wild.
and like
Have you seen the person from Pompeii?
He's just like,
Like,
sagging
yeah,
fucking meat. He's
yeah.
like, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
I'm busting one for the whole
he's like
meat.
he's like solid like this.
Oh, yeah.
do you think he got it off before?
There's no way. You wouldn't be in that position.
Under that
if you
much
got
pressure,
out.
you think
Yeah,
he
there's-
just folded,
Yeah, there's no way.
tripped to the
Bet.
finish line.
Yeah, bet. I mean, you could try, but no. I don't know,
man.
how fast it was for Pompeii, but it had to
fast
been,
enough to make people turn into ash.
Yeah,
before
it
they
had
go
to
out.
been.
You think it was
fast.
that? It must have been that crazy.
Yeah.
Has there ever really been a good movie?
I
or
think
like,
they said like when that volcano erupted, it like blew eardrums out like almost 100 miles away or something like that.
Well, is it Pompeii in like Greece?
Yeah, it's like Italy area.
Is it? Well,
I
that's
have
Italy
the
and Greece
worst
completely
geography.
different.
Pompeii was like,
Pompeii was a
Right, there's a
Roman
map.
Roman
Yeah.
consul.
that is true. We got a map. Well,
Yeah, but that's
all right. Let me look up Pompeii.
He said that's old.
Yeah,
Pompeii.
that's new
Really?
map. We need old time. Yeah, where was Pompeii?
If I can spell Pompeii.
It's like Pompeii.
That's what I thought.
Something like that.
Pompeii. You're right. Where's it at? Okay. The motherfucking geographer over here. Yeah, it's in Italy, Naples.
It is in Italy.
Yeah, location
Okay.
Pompeii,
By the
metro
boot.
city of Naples.
Is
By
that
the boot.
volcano still there?
Would it go?
I mean, I
It's
don't
not
know.
there.
Like,
You think they just lifted
like,
it
is
up?
it-
It's
That motherfucker blew up.
Yeah,
It's gone. It's like Mount St. Helens. It's gone.
It's
Is
just
it- is it-
gone.
Well, I mean, technically, Yosemite
It's right on the coast.
is a volcano.
Yosemite?
Yosemite.
Yosemite.
Oh, my God.
Yosemite. I was like, what?
Yosemite. It's like, you don't understand. We're gonna die. There's a volcano called
Yosemite is like a fucking like it's a huge.
Yeah, it's a
volcano.
mega volcano.
It's flat.
I
It's
It's not a
cap.
peak.
I think it's all cap. They say it's gonna blow up. I don't believe it.
It's just constantly steaming all the time.
Oh,
You know,
it's cap.
I really do think a lot of stuff is cap unless I see it myself. No joke.
I always send my statement whenever I see the ash cloud in the
That's
nuclear winter.
That's what I'm saying.
the
Like,
nuclear winter.
I think a lot of people spews a lot of bullshit,
Abandoned.
and I think a lot of people.
Says like the man
Yeah.
that spews a lot of bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can just say anything.
Abandoned 79 after death in the year 79. That's when they abandoned it.
How
The
many
town?
people? How many people died in the Pompeii explosion?
Let's see. It was Lucky Town. It was 11,000 people in 79 AD. It's a really rich area, apparently.
79 AD. That's like what?
79 years after death.
Yeah, but wasn't Caesar died
I have no idea, man.
in
You're
like the
way out of
60s.
my realm.
Yeah, Caesar died in the 60s, didn't he? Man, that
I
had
have
been
no
The
idea.
literal 60s.
tragic. Yeah, literally 60. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he was in 39.
Baby bag, baby.
I think he was in 39 BC was when he was born, and then he died at like what, 62 something.
So my man saw the coming and going of Christ.
Yeah, literally.
Archaeologists estimate that
He
15
could've been
to
the one that
20%
killed
of
him.
Pompeii's
Yeah.
population died during the eruption. It's actually not called Pompeii. Pompeii's a city got fucked up. It's called Mount Vesuvius. I don't.
I sounded out.
That's some Greek
Clap your
word.
hands.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is it?
Viusis? I don't know. Viusis? I don't know. Vesuvius. It's some Greek. It's some fucking.
Lost language.
Versace.
Moon bullshit.
Okay, Versace. We'll just
Yeah.
call it Mount Versace.
Let's see. Earthquakes. So there was an earthquake before the eruption, so they say.
Man, they probably shit their
So it's only about
pants.
2,000 people. Not to be like 2,000.
Oh yeah, only 2,000.
But you know what I mean, like.
But I mean, to be fair,
But everyone makes it the
you're-
big deal. Like that's a. I guess it's a big deal. But
I
you
mean,
know what I mean.
it
Like
literally
everyone's
turned
like,
dudes into rocks.
yeah, it's true. But
You're sleeping next to a fucking volcano. Like, come on.
yeah, exactly. That's
I
like
don't
living
even think
next
they
to the
knew it
ocean.
was a volcano though.
They know.
That's bullshit.
I don't think
That's-
they did.
That's full of shit. There's
They
no
had to
way.
have known.
I'm pretty
it
sure it
still
just
looks like a
blew-
volcano.
I'm pretty sure it did, yeah, because it blew the fucking lid off.
You know,
Yeah, well, I mean,
Maybe the only reason we can tell what a volcano is because we know what it is.
after a rough.
Because
Like
it blew
maybe-
the lid.
So you think if like the internet never existed and like say, I guess if you take us back to that time, we didn't have like the technology we have now. If you were to be like, we didn't know anything, you would just be like, cool mountain, like that's neat.
That's
And
what I
you have
think.
no idea. Like
People were probably like, "Damn, man, I'm gonna
it's
settle next
beautiful.
to this mountain."
It is beautiful.
This
You're probably,
Yeah,
what
but I
the
mean, like, people have been settling in places they shouldn't have been settling to begin with. You know, you
Hey,
got.
look at New Orleans.
Nepal. Nepal is one I'll never understand.
Nepal? Why?
Nepal. It's one of the coldest fucking places on earth.
I think
Highest
Siberia's
mountain,
got that beat.
like highest mountain elevations, and like you can't grow shit there.
They survived though.
Yeah, by drinking like yak blood and like fucking sacrificing babies. I don't know how you would
Okay,
even
you-
survive.
This
in
man
a-
out here slandering the
in a
Dalai
fucking-
Lama.
It is slandering.
There's
him.
Slandering
no
the Dalai
way.
Lama.
No
so we,
way.
So we've insulted the women that can't breastfeed. We've insulted
Yeah.
the Dalai Lama.
Oh,
Autist.
Autist. Everyone's
There's
autist.
no way that you would ever want to settle in Nepal. That just sounds like a terrible place
I
to settle.
wouldn't.
But someone literally looked at that
Dude,
place
when
and was
you're
like,
born-
this is prime real estate.
When you're born into something, and you don't know of anything else, you just keep going. You keep doing it.
It's like the people born
Excuse
in
me.
West Virginia.
You just keep surviving.
West Virginia's good though.
Where at?
Dude, it's like one of the like most beautiful
I agree.
natural.
It is beautiful,
I'll
but
agree.
it is poverty beyond poverty.
Well, of course.
It's the poorest state in America.
Usually, the better looking the
that
state, the more
true?
poorer
I'm
it
pretty
is.
sure that's true.
It's got to be one of
It's
them.
the poorest
Really?
state,
Yeah.
and
How
I'm
does,
pretty
like,
sure
how does, like,
Kentucky.
They
how
have,
does, like,
like,
South
no
Dakota
industry.
have more?
They have like no industry. Over
I'm pretty
here.
sure Kentucky's number 2, actually.
They're only
No,
like,
I bet you it's Mississippi.
Nah, I'm pretty
Mississippi's probably the poorest.
sure Kentucky's pretty bad too.
they have to export so much shit.
That's true.
From
The river.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty shit though. Let's see. What?
Like
No.
West Virginia, the only thing West Virginia has going for it is like Martinsburg because it's close to DC.
The
You mean
Panhandle, yeah.
Charlestown?
Charlestown.
Charlestown is the biggest money maker they got over
That's
there.
because they put the casino there, not Charleston.
Charlestown.
Yeah, Charlestown.
Charlestown. At one point in time, West
Charlestown
Virginia.
sucks.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
that's-
industry.
that's a shithole,
It's all
yeah.
dried up.
But that's the only industry they really
It's because
got
they closed
is
all
rock.
the coal mines.
They got Rockwool, baby.
Mississippi is the poorest.
ToxicRockwool.com. Get rid of them.
I told you.
See that? He got rid of that sign.
Did he?
He got rid of the sign. Every time I would head down to Charlestown, I would take this route. Like I'd literally go the back way, and this dude, Rockwool passed like 10 years ago, right? And
Yeah,
this
it's already,
dude,
they've been making shit for years now.
that's what I'm saying. 10, maybe 15 years ago, and this man had the biggest sign imaginable that said ToxicRockwool.com. And I went to the website one time just out of because I kept saying it, and it was so catchy. And then it was like vote no for Rockwool. It'll pollute our West Virginia. And then I looked at it. The vote was like back in 2008, and this dude just kept his sign up, and they completely lost. So Rockwool won. Massive amounts of industry came to West Virginia.
Maybe he wanted to come back.
Yeah, but this dude was living it.
Mississippi is the poorest state in the union.
Is it?
Really?
Wow.
20% of its population is in poverty.
What's West Virginia?
I will get the list out for you.
That's what I need. I need the numbers.
We need
I
some
would think
numbers
West
here.
Virginia would be pretty poor.
Are you talking about like okay? So it's kind of hard to.
What's the
Ah,
GDP? GDP of the state.
Okay, give me
Yeah,
a second.
GDP.
You
No,
know-
no, I'm talking like civilian poverty.
Okay, so the only
so
poverty
the
is
new one-
Mississippi.
yeah, okay, civilian poverty. See, I thought you were talking about GDP.
No, I'm talking like poverty.
Louisiana is the next. New Mexico, 4th is West Virginia as far as poverty rates
Wow,
concerned.
that's actually not that bad. You wouldn't guess it from
But
being
what
in
are
West
we
Virginia.
considering poverty though?
Poverty.
Personally,
I feel
like,
like
that is,
poverty
like,
in West
population-
Virginia is different than poverty in fucking.
I don't know, man. There's
Dude.
some dirt balls down there.
Yeah.
Not their own fault, of course, because they're just poor. But
Yeah,
I like that expungement.
dirt balls. Well, I mean,
I mean, you have nothing to do out there but heroin.
it's
That's
true.
true.
It is
You
true.
fight for your life with the alligators and all that stuff.
What?
You know, alligators and fucking
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Oh, I think you're talking about Mississippi.
No.
Mississippi. Well, I mean, you got the Bayou in West Virginia or the Mississippi. You could do some crazy stuff. You got tourism.
In West Virginia,
Yeah, in West Virginia and in Mississippi, you got the fucking river.
nobody cares about that river.
The Mississippi River?
I
Yeah.
want to get.
That is a
on the river.
huge deal,
I would
dude.
think that'd be a big
No.
thing.
Yes, it is.
No.
You understand that it's like
That
one of
would-
the biggest. How much money do you think it makes a year?
I'm not saying that. He's saying it brings tourism.
Yeah, I would. think it would.
Not really.
You don't think
Tourism, no.
Dude, that fucking place is probably polluted to hell.
I will say though
I would
that
think the Potomac's a
the,
bit.
the Mississippi
polluted,
River
too.
is.
Potomac? Oh yeah, and that
Yeah,
doesn't bring
so-
tourism either. You know, the dude we work with said that the Potomac used to freeze solid. He said like
Probably
back in
go
the
out and like,
70s.
skate and shit. Yeah.
He said it would be 3 feet thick, and you could go out there and skate
down by
the whole
Washington.
the
yeah.
whole river.
The whole river.
The whole river.
Wow.
Now he said he used to come up here and skate.
Really? Hagerstown area?
Yeah.
Expunge that.
He's
We've been
Oh,
exposed.
shit,
oh,
yeah.
fuck, we're
Oh,
I'll
exposed.
have to edit that.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
no, it was
Why
like
do you keep going
he
back
said
to
he would
that?
campfire like off of the Potomac. He said we'd go to like the CNO area.
Oh, okay, like okay, yeah. I was about
and
to
then,
say
like,
another
they-
way.
Yeah, I was
another,
about to too.
another place that we expunged.
But yeah, that place.
redacted.
And he would be hanging out there, and he's like, we'd have campfires, we'd be ripping bongs, getting high as fuck. He's like, and then we'd like go out
And
there
you gotta
and
walk on
skate
some
all
ice.
day, and
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, the shit that like
I've never seen that.
the
freeze in
older
my entire
generation
life.
did was crazy.
They got
like-
away with so much stuff.
Yeah, there's a guy that we know that literally when he was younger, he'd rip a thing of cocaine and then huff embalming fluid that they would steal from.
Embalming.
Yeah,
fluid.
that they would steal from the funeral home.
What did it break in?
Yeah, like you're like, why? Yeah, dude. I mean, but they've always been doing crazy stuff, and then they would go do like hood rat shit.
I think
Yeah.
our parents' generation definitely got the best. I would say
They could commit
our
crimes. and get
parents'
away with it.
generation got the
That's really
best
what it was. rebellion phase.
I don't know. I don't know if they got the best childhood, like the best upbringing, or if like our grandparents got that. Because our grandparents got like the 50s and 60s, but our parents got like the 70s and 80s.
I don't know. I wish I could grow up in the 50s and 60s.
I don't know. Which one do
we
you think
got
is
the
better
safest though. So this is the big thing. I think we got the safest like generation.
Nah, I think in like the 50s and 60s it was probably
You
the
think it was
safest.
the safest?
though? We were in the Korean War,
Yeah.
dude. We were getting drafted.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I
There
mean,
hasn't been a
yeah.
draft since like I would say that our generation, as far as like safety grown. I don't know. How do you
I would say
we
had
don't
the
get
safest
drafted.
generation.
We get shot in school. So it's kind of like
Yeah, but we skipped that generation. Like,
yeah, we didn't get shot. No, it's not true. Sandy Hook.
Yeah, we were in high school when that happened.
Were we?
Yeah.
I thought we graduated.
I guess I remember having like a moment of silence for that.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
I don't recall that.
But I mean, Columbine.
That's true.
Columbine was like that was unheard of.
Virginia Tech.
I mean, that's what they were like, kind of like. I wouldn't say it started it, but that was like the big.
Oh,
one.
they were the pioneers. The
Kind
fucking
of, yeah.
everyone
Kind
else
of,
is the
yeah.
posers.
Kind of.
Well, I mean, those kids were heavily disturbed though.
What
Would
was
you
the
say
motive again?
all?
Was there like a whole thing on that or something?
Yeah,
like
there's
that?
a whole documentary and shit. Dude, they were fucking crazy.
Was it multiple people? I thought it was only one.
Didn't they like
dude.
harm animals and
It
shit
was
like
two
that?
people.
It was
For
two
Columbine?
dudes. Yeah,
it was two
two.
dudes.
I don't know.
And they were, you know, they were scheming and plotting and shit. And they were like deciding that, you know, they just want to hurt people and shit. They even let some people live. You know, they're like, "Oh, you were cool to me." That's the joke where it's like, you know, if you're cool with the
Oh,
school
yeah.
shooter.
You know,
It's
there's a
like-
dude we work with that says hello to everybody because he's like, but you know what? He grew up with that.
Well, to
What,
be fair,
Columbine?
Yeah. Like,
well,
I
because
guess it is his generation. Yeah.
that's
And-
his generation.
I don't know. Imagine you work for a company your whole fucking life. Like, I mean, you know, from 18 to 60. You know, literally your whole life.
Working on it.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, at you know, you're thinking about fucking retiring at 62, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're laying you off." What you know?
I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
And you're like, you can't
massive
even
401k.
You can't even retire me. Yeah, but retirement's different from 401k. If you
don't
retire
get
from a
pen-
place, they will sponsor you with paychecks and shit for literally like your whole life.
That's not true. That's
No.
called a pension, and no one does that anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, good luck finding a job that's got pension.
Unless it's
Any government job.
Government
Good
Jobs,
luck getting
yes.
a government job, though.
But okay, but that it's still the same point that almost every job back then did that.
Yes.
Yeah.
that's
Even
true.
McDonald's did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they were like, then all these people started retiring. They're like, fuck, we gotta
Yeah.
pay these dudes? Shit! We're not even getting anything for them. These people are living like 30 more years.
Yeah, but that's a big thing. And then you know, imagine you do all that, and then all of a sudden, you know, he lays you off. You're like,
Now they're like, we'll just give you chump change. to
no,
fix the stock
they'll
market.
be like, I think I'm gonna go shoot that guy. I think I'm gonna go shoot my boss.
Like, oh yeah, you lay me off.
You know, and that's what happened.
Okay.
That was a big thing, and
So-
that's why you always want to be cool with people at your workplace, because as long as you ain't the boss, you should be all right. Or
Well,
you
do
treat
you-
your employees right, like decent human fucking beings.
Do you think that the school shooters being on the news and stuff make more school shooters?
I think it's lack of education with firearms.
I think it's a home life issue. I don't know
It
though,
is.
because I feel like some of those kids come from probably okay
Nah, I think
families.
it's
and
mental
just,
health.
Yeah,
well, yeah, mental health is the biggest part. But like, what causes that breakdown?
bullies.
I don't think
Bullying.
it's...
Yeah, bullying.
Why must we prejudice against the bully?
Yeah,
so
well, I
separate
mean,
your ass
some
from
kids-
her, give you a
Hey,
Yeah,
stupid
Jack,
ass
Jack,
whooping.
This is mine now.
Yeah, but that's a
Don't
big
be a low
thing.
hanging fruit.biz.
I would say it's a big issue with the educational system in general. That it's like if you fault back, you're going to get in trouble too.
Yeah,
You know, that's the dilemma. They don't want you to fight back.
communism.
You know, yeah, that's what it is. They're like, oh, if you fight back against your aggressor, and this kid's just like beating you up, doing like, you know, put that shirt on shit on you, and you know, it's like you decide to grow up here and actually defend yourself. Now you both get fucking suspended, even though you weren't the aggressor in that situation. I think they should take it case by case. They shouldn't outright say that like this is a no fight policy. It's like shut the fuck up. This is the real world, bitch.
I think it's
Like-
because teachers can't beat kids anymore.
That's
you
a
think
big
we should
one.
bring
Yeah,
the paddle
some
back?
kids
I
need their
think
fucking ass
if
beat.
I think if it's dangerous fine line, but I think there's kids that don't get their ass beat at home that need their ass beat, and if they got their ass beat at school, they might straighten up a little bit more.
Yeah, it could be a decent human fucking being
I think
and not cut you off while you're driving.
it don't matter. Let's
Yeah.
talk about just beating up random people for no reason.
Well, I mean,
I think it's a home life issue, and I don't think they're getting the discipline they need at home,
I'm-
or the people at home just
I'm-
don't care what they're doing.
I'm almost certain that it wasn't the teachers that beat the kid. It was the principal.
Principal, it was the principal.
Yeah.
Principal was the certified ass whooper, and you know.
I still feel like I don't know. I still feel like there's probably kids who got their ass beat that didn't need their ass beat,
You
or
think-
for like
you
dumb
think-
reasons. You know what I mean? Like my dad was like, "I'm a right left-handed." They're like, "Boom!"
Yeah, well,
It's
You know,
like,
my
well,
mom's saying that's why
the
my mom's
devil!
ambidextrous.
yeah, my dad's the same way.
well, I mean,
Because the left hand was the devil's hand.
it was.
That's it.
All right, so Monkey Congress is going to conclude here. If you could drop us 3 topics that you would like to hear us discuss for the next Congress meeting, which will usually take place weekly, but next week we might be busy. We're probably going to have a special guest named Tracy on. And then
shit.
He gave his name up, man.
from there,
Oh, my
we'll see you next time. It's been great.
You want to show
It's
them,
been real.
You want to show them the camera stand? I think that's
Yeah, I
important.
think we'll show you a little bit of the camera stand, you know, behind the scenes. It's a cinder block on a chair.
Oh my god.
All right, see you guys.